They let you call your match. They let you say what you would say on a promo. There
Right.
was no skit writers back there. It was all you. Every single person in that dressing room, whether you were part of their clique or not, we were all brothers. It was just a very different organization, a very different dressing room. Uh, I've never been in another dressing room like it, not even on the indies.
I've
You know,
I've heard a lot of comparisons from fans between AEW and ECW. Do you think that there's any
no,
merit to that?
none, none. Um, I don't know where they would even get that.
I think it's probably because for a long time all there really was WWE. And then here comes this young upstart that's, not playing by those same rules, which I kind of could see with that being the case with ECW.
When I watch AEW, I see Ring of Honor.
Sure. Yeah. Now it is Ring of
Totally.
Honor too.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, honestly, I mean, unless you're John Moxley, Chris Jericho, the guys in my who, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I mean, if you're on TV, you can work, um, but the guys who know the real work, Chris gets out there and still has a rest hold. He still works the crowd. He's still, the other kids, they're just spot after spot after spot after spot, and
Yeah.
they do like a whole series of spots that they would not like wrestling me because I like to make sense of things. So if this guy's like holding my arm, doing a little up and over around, going to twist me around, going to spin me around, and all this stuff, I didn't cut his ass off a long time ago. I mean, because I like to like things to make sense. But they have some great talent there. Pac, I used to wrestle Pac before he was even in the WWE. He was back. He was living in England and wrestling in Dragon's Gate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was skinny, and me and him, we would tear the houses down. France, England, Germany. I mean, that kid, I knew back then. I even told him back then. There was a couple of times that they wanted me to go over, and in the middle of the match, I just decided I'm going to put him over. You know, because he deserved it. The kid even back then was probably one of the hardest workers, the most talented guy. He was the AJ Styles of England back in that
Wow.
day. Yeah, I did a lot of high flying. I did a lot of crazy moves, but there's guys that were much more athletic and talented. AJ was one of them, much more athletic than me. And Pac, he was so much more athletic than both of us.